Hey y'all. Okay. Y'all know what time it is. It's party time. What time is it? It's party time. Alright, this thing cold. I made it and then I put it in the freezer. Yeah, I've been loving me some finely crushed ice, y'all. Y'all know I always have my moments when I keep doing finely crushed ice. But it's nice and dry. It is so dry. It's dry. Let's go ahead and break it up some. Ooh. Y'all hear that? Ooh. That thing dry. That thing's dry. Ladies, you don't never want to be this dry. Oh, if there's any kids in here when I just said that, don't listen to that. And don't ask your parents what it. No, go talk to your parents. Let me take that back. Go talk to your parents. I'm not gonna say don't ask your parents because that seems trifling. Yeah, these bad boys. But like I said, ladies, you know, your ice can be this dry. You don't know what this dry. I miss having grown up talk with y'all. We need to go live again. We can have some of that grown up talk. We used to have fun having that grown up talk, y'all. We used to be tripping. I need to let y'all see how. It's dry. We're gonna start off with some little bites. Y'all, we just eating and chilling, okay? I really don't have a real big topic going on. The only thing I was thinking about was I've been having a couple of conversations lately, and I've been thinking about don't mind my hair, y'all. I already messed it up. Don't mind it. But I've been having a couple of conversations with my homegirls, and spinning the block has just been in my mind. Spinning the block. And maybe because the reunion time is coming up. And no, there's nobody at the reunion that I want to spin the block with. I'm good. You know, I flirted a little bit before. People were like, not people, but one guy was like, I'm coming home with you. No, you're not. I told him he wasn't. I said, no, you're not. I said, I got friends coming out of town. And they graduated with us. That's going to be staying here with me. I thought they actually going to be getting like a hotel or Airbnb or something. Which is cool. Because that means I can come home afterwards and take me a shower and just lay it down after we do everything. Not saying that you can't spin the block, but you can't spin the block with everybody, y'all. Everybody is not, what is the word? Worthy of your block spinning, okay? Remember that. Going back, somebody over and over and over, No. Especially if they keep showing you that they're the same person that they were. Don't do it, y'all. Don't. I did see in the comments last time that people were like do like get ready with me for, you know, the reunion and show the process, and I ain't gonna do that. But I probably would take pictures of myself. I'm gonna take pictures with my friends too, but I'm not posting my friends. Y'all know I don't like everybody in my business. I don't want people to be like, you know her? Oh my gosh. You know, tell me about her. They're not gonna have anything bad to say about me. The one thing they will say is Laverne don't care and she don't play and she'll tell you about yourself. And she don't like dealing with no bull. Like, I don't like drama and stuff, man. That stuff is crazy to me. I don't like drama. Even though sometimes in the comments, y'all see I might say something bad to people. That's because I just got time. And it's probably about that time I say something. You know, they pushed it. I said, look, all right. You trying me. You trying a sister. Okay? Somebody got mad at me. What was it, last week? Because they came on there fussing about the freezer video when we took the rest of the roof down and stuff. And I guess, you know, about me eating on the hard ice. Because somebody else, you know, love you, boo. You know, she sat there and said something to her. It's like, you can go watch something else, babe. Like, you don't have to watch this. And then she got smart, so she got smart back and did it. And then I finally came in later and I was just like, you know, I told her, I appreciate your concern, but I'm letting you know I'm good. And like I tell everybody, every video isn't for everybody. And if you don't like it, just, you know, don't watch, just move on. And then she got mad at me. It was like, when somebody's giving you is that a moth? I'll be back. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sister had to get that. I couldn't sit there. Had to grab that home defense. The weather changed. Everything be trying to, you know, everything be trying to run up in the house. It was some type of flying, but like almost like a moth or something. But it wasn't a moth. It wasn't a roach. And it wasn't a roach, or what's the other ones called? I think it was some type of flying beetle or water. It was not a water bug. It's not a roach. Don't try to play me. It ain't. I'm up here looking around at gnats and stuff. Because I saw one flying earlier. I can't stand when the gnats come back. I can't stand it. But anyway, they're so annoying. When I was younger, I was so, I wasn't scared of them, but I was so like disgusted by flies. And if we was at a barbecue or we were somewhere and a fly was there and it touched my food, I wouldn't eat it. Like my mom would have to hurry up and try to tear what part of it off or get me a new one, or I would not eat it. I would be like, no. And as I get older, flies are still disgusting. Flies are still disgusting. But gnats, the older I got, the more I started to realize gnats are disgusting. Because yes, flies go into different places, you know, and get into like deep parts and stuff. But gnats, they go everywhere. They go down drains. They go down everywhere. And they be on everything. And I don't even know if they're like flies and they eat and then they bring it up and then eat it back. I don't know if they do that. I just be thinking about their nasty little feet. Like, you just be everywhere. Ugh. But anyway, back to the comment. And then she got mad at me, telling me something. When somebody's just trying to give you some advice, you should just take it. And I was just like, I said thank you for your, because I mean, I ain't write back. I was going to write back. But I was just like, didn't my comment say thank you for your concern, but I'm good? I was like, it made me wonder who the person was. Because, you know, sometimes I don't know who's behind the little names and stuff. But what happened if it's an ex-friend or something that's mad, you know? It'd be weird. Like, I can go back and forth with you, and then the next day or next week, we can have a cool conversation. I can be fine with you in the comment section. Like, you know, once that video's done, it's done. Move on. Let's go. Like, I was moving quick because this thing is still dry. Interrupting us. And I know somebody gonna come in the comments and say, well, maybe they just didn't understand. Maybe this is this. One thing I'm gonna tell y'all, okay? I'm gonna say this. I say it all the time to people in comments. Before you go running and backing up somebody, please do your research on their commenting. Please do it. Please. Sometimes you trying to protect the wrong one, and sometimes y'all do go back and look at it. When I say y'all, for the ones that do it, and for the ones that don't do it, because sometimes y'all been watching the comments and y'all see it all the time, and y'all be like, what? And that's what makes y'all get tired of it and go and say something to people. You know, it ain't like, oh, it's the first time, so we going at it. No. That's why I be telling people, like, do your history on these people that going back and forth with, because they're not being bullies. They seen the comments that the person write, and they be like, oh, they don't understand. They understand. Trust me, they understand. How do I know? But yeah. Back to spin the block. I used to spin the block when I was younger. I did. I used to spin the block with guys and try again and all that type of stuff and talk to them again. I'm sorry, y'all. It was hitting, but excuse me. I used to spin the block when I was younger. You know, talk to somebody and we don't talk, and then or we break up and we talk again, or we, you know, we go our separate ways, and then we, you know, in the future we talk again. I used to do that, but then I started stopping. You know, not saying that when I get older and we bump into each other and we in our older ages that I won't be willing to, but in this age, no. At this age right now, no, I'm not. Because I'm just a believer that once we end things, especially, y'all, especially if you start messing with somebody else, and, you know, start dealing with somebody else and messing with somebody else and all that type of stuff, I am a believer that we can't deal with each other again. Especially if you were just talking to that person, because now you have baggage on you. And I'm not saying like if somebody got kids or they got divorced and stuff, not like that, but this is recent baggage. You know what I'm saying? Like, because most likely you probably was dealing with that person. That's my ice machine. Most likely you were dealing with that person before, well, not before, you know, after me. And you probably was just some fun for you, waiting to see if you can get back with me or something, or get back with whomever, you know, whoever it is. It ain't gotta be me, it could be y'all. And now we supposed to be talking again, but you still have the situation of, because maybe you weren't in love and maybe she fell in love. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't have time for all that drama, y'all. Like, I'm one of the ones that will, in a heartbeat, would tell somebody, you can have them. I told one of my exes that before we were together. I said, I said, I won't fight over you. And they was like, what? I said, yeah, no, I'm not fighting over you. I said, for what? I'm gonna tell her you can have them, cause you ain't worth. Ain't nobody worth that type of fight. Not nobody I'm talking to. Because the thing about it is, my real fight was the person I'm with. Cause why you out here hoeing? Why you out here trying to make me look stupid? One thing about it, y'all, I know I'm talking to probably a lot of females and some guys listen. Don't ever, especially for a female, don't ever make a female look stupid. Oh my gosh. Don't ever let a female look stupid or have somebody come up to a female telling that female her business that she don't even know yet. Oh, don't do that. Don't ever do that. It's a no. You asking for somebody to argue with you and be very close to catching a charge. Don't make a female look stupid. That's like the worst thing you can do, is make a female look stupid, y'all. And I know some of y'all females know exactly what I mean. Some of the young women probably like, what you mean? You'll understand as I get older. I mean, as I get older, as you get older. But don't ever make a female look stupid. Don't ever have somebody come to her, tell her her business before she know her own business. That's embarrassing. Don't embarrass. Don't. Because when you start embarrassing people, that's when things get scary and dangerous. So be careful, okay? And I know y'all thinking like, this must be happening to her now. No, I just been through some things. I'm not that young. Like, I've been through a relationship. I've been through some things, okay? And vice versa. Like, don't do that stuff with guys either. Females, don't do that. If you don't want to be with somebody, girls, guys, you don't want to be with somebody, don't be with them. Don't stay because you're sad about it. Don't stay, you feel bad about it. Don't stay because kids. Don't stay because, honestly, a healthier relationship is when two adults can get along and kids can see the healthiness of y'all getting along. Remember that. It's deep. Should kids see arguments? Yes. They should see disagreements. They should see healthy disagreements. Not that toxic type of arguing junk, but healthy disagreements. There is a big difference in that. Also, I'm so ready to get back in the freezer, y'all. It's building. It took me a little longer this time. I don't know why. I have no idea why. The tray started off perfect, right? All rice was starting off perfect with building, and then all of a sudden, I think I turned it up too high, and the bottom tray had a little bit of was building more of an ice at the bottom. And guess what I did? I took the spatula and I was able to get in there, and I popped up the whole bottom tray. So it's like, it's about this thick. I want to say it's about this thick, maybe a little thinner, but it's that thick, and it's about that was called. And I sat it on the side so the frost can just build up on it. I'm low-key ready for that piece, y'all. Yeah, I was so tired. I was just gonna come on here and eat and get like 5 words, but I ended up talking. But remember, if you spin the block, be careful. Think about your mental before you do that stuff. You don't want all that drama. And don't let nobody out here make you look stupid, okay? Don't settle. Think about yourself. It's okay to be selfish. It's okay to be selfish sometimes. Not in, how can I say it? It's okay to be selfish. Not in a bad, selfish way, but in a selfish way that you're taking care of yourself. Okay? Alright, y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for sitting with me and talking with me. See you on the next video.